Hi everyone, my name is Valentin Guerra, and today in EdTech Tuesdays, we're going to be seeing Canva Quickstart design simple fun activities for pre-K, where our CIT Aleida Garza is going to showcase how she uses and edits some sheets for her students in pre-K. Now, this is able to be done in any grade level, so let's just start. A few reminders. You guys are going to be able to learn how to design and create engaging, developmentally appropriate pre-K activities that promote early learning through play. Some of the norms: make sure that you keep your mic muted, and ask any questions in the chat. Myself, I'll be reading the chat actively and be able to support with your answers. If you have not registered, please do so either by the link that I shared already in the chat and go into session 396555. And to check in, use code PSJA Tech. Aleida, explain to us what we're doing here.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. This is how I use Canva. I look in through there and then I find something, or if I can't find it, or if there's something that I need to change, like in the tracing letters, we put this one. Well, I put this one here. It's the ABCs. And I also have another one where it has the, I just went in there and edited and I added the CH, la Ch, and mountains.
Perfect.
La ñ, the N with the little thing on the top. I added the double L, la ella, y la doble R, just making the page more for what you need in the class. So that's one of them. This one, we just add different shapes. We work on this one. My team and I, the other pre-K, when we're focusing on certain shapes, we go through this and we change shapes, or we make patterns for them so they can trace, or we focus on color. We focus on different things. So we use these pages and we're constantly changing it. Like, it kind of looks similar, but we make it our own because we kind of find it easier to edit on Canva than to look for it online. And then sometimes online, we don't find exactly what we need. This one is a page that we made for our kids. The next one, the name one, it's a page that we made for the kids so they could take it home, and we put this one in their homework binder and we put their name on it, and we just made a list, like the first line, and we just copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. So we put it several times. This one's kind of small. For pre-K3, we just pulled it and we made it bigger. So they, because of their grip, because of their movement, their motor skills are not fine yet. So we made it bigger. As the kids are growing and they're learning, they're getting better motor skills. When we notice that they're ready, we just go back into that file and we shrink their size. So they can do, like, at the end of the year, they can start doing smaller prints. So that's another one. At the beginning, we just have their first name. Later on, we add the last name. So this, just Canva, this how we use Canva, and we do like it. We like that we can manipulate a lot of things. Another thing that I learned is that if there's a worksheet that you have and they're in Canva, and if you want to take a piece of it on the side, you don't have to like scoot one by one. You take everything as a picture and then you can center that because you took out something. So the ability to manipulate the pages is really, really awesome.
Cool.
So those are some of the things we do.
What happened with my I clicked on the tracing one. So sorry.
He's already playing with it.
Yes. So if you can tell, all of these are linked. So you can make your own. You can grab them and you can edit them. Ms. Garza created them and she linked all of them. I can go and show you, like I clicked on this one. You will have a template that you click the template, and if you put open an editor, it will download it into your Canva. Once you're there, you can edit the name and the type of the name of the students, so you're able to have the correct ones for your class.
You can edit the characters on the bottom, and you can stretch it so you can make it like a bigger print or smaller prints.
Yep, just like that. It works great. Let's
And
go to.
what I did, because I didn't want to be typing every kid's name all the time, I just,
Uh-huh.
once I got it, copy paste, copy paste, copy paste, and that's how you just create it faster, and you just slide it over down. So those
Now,
are,
um, then we have other sheets, right? Let me go ahead and go to the next page. Can you explain these ones a little?
this one you can print it, but there's this other thing that you could do that Valentin is gonna explain, that you could do it through your Google Classroom, and you can manipulate the page on Canva. Then you can assign it in Google Classroom, and then your students will get it. And the way that Valentin's going to show us is that you can actually monitor your students while they're in their iPad from your own device. And the students will have this one pop up, the one with the little worm and the cars, and they would just, with their finger, they would just match things. So they're counting and getting to know the numeral to the correspondence. So they're doing the tracing or the matching with the finger. And this other one, they get to select the syllables. Once you start them towards the end of the year with the reading, we get syllables. So this is formando palabras.
Perfect.
And they get to manipulate that on their iPad. They get to select which one is the syllable that they want. So those are some of the things that they can actually do without paper on the tablet.
This is really cool. So is this editable too, Aleida?
Um,
Let me see. I'm going to open the template.
I think that one was just for us to like select it, or when we had it on paper, just to write it.
Oh no, but you can use it, the format, and
To
make it
move
your
it.
own. Yeah, it's
Oh
editable,
yes, you
guys. You
can
can change
select
anything
the
in here.
boxes. I thought for the kids to select things. I
Now
think the
the other
kids are
one,
just gonna write on it.
this one we don't have a template. I think we shared it a little bit different, but we'll
This
work on
one?
providing the template for this one. Yeah, it just shows the picture and it doesn't let me click. But we'll
Okay,
share it with you guys, and I'll share also the link for. Let me actually do it right now before we forget.
let me
Share.
try to get it. Here it is. Share.
I'm going to put it right now in the chat. Yes, the checking code is PSJA Tech. Here is slides. And here are a link to the slides. And then we'll go back into the presentation. So after you're able to edit and see all this amazing resources that Ms. Garza just shared with us, I want us to take it a little step further. I want you to think about digitizing your sheets. This will be using your student devices for them to use them to do the tracing with their finger, do the matching like the other ones is showing, and also selecting the syllables. So in the one for selecting the syllables, we'll have to change it a little bit, but you're able to edit it and make it your own. You can tell them in here, select, elige la primer sílaba instead of putting them in order. Because if not, it will be a little bit more work for you to actually have them be able to move them around and edit them. But for them to select the first syllable, that will be something really, really cool to make. How do we do this? So now I want you to think about putting two apps together. Canva and Google Classroom. You will have this Canva template, and all you need to do is share it in Google Classroom for your student. But Mr. Guerra, I know, Valentin, we don't use Google Classroom with our pre-K or kinder. Do not worry. You can use Google Classroom with your pre-K and kinder, and there's a simple way to do it. You will log in your student iPads. For this, we do still recommend one iPad per student. one iPad per student, so they're able to turn in that assignment through Google Classroom to you. Two benefits of doing that. You're able to assign to the students in Google Classroom, and you can do this for centers as well. And any activity that you do with them, it will save it and it will assign it to you so you can see it. And there's a plethora of ideas that I can provide you on how to use Google Classroom for assignment for pre-Ks. And then another thing is the ability to be able to use the Apple Classroom Teacher app. This app will sync with your students' iPads and will allow you to see all of your student iPads. So think about you in your teacher desk, and then you have a small group working with tracing the letters and another group doing matching on the device. Well, you're able to see those little screens, and you're able to see if they're on target or not. You're able to lock the, sorry, what? You're able to lock apps automatically, push apps to your students, mute if they're not wearing their headphones, lock them out if the time is done and they still want to use it. There's a bunch of benefits for using the Apple Classroom Teacher app. And I will provide you, if you want any training on that, feel free to reach out to me. I will be more than happy to provide that training. Oh, well, Miss Berman, I'm here to support you. I will provide you with a link so you can schedule some time with me as well. So what I'm talking about here, Google and Canva and Google Classroom. So this will be apps that the Google Classroom app is in your students' devices. And if you've never gotten your student emails, I linked it here. So you can go to this website, which is our school apps. You log in and it's linked automatically to provide your email rosters by homeroom. It's already here and it's linked to take you directly to this application because I selected it when I shared it. Here, it will populate all of your student emails and it will tell you also the student password format. This is their student email password, which is the student ID and the first three letters of their student last name. But it's important to see the email because sometimes it's a little bit different and some of them have numbers at the end. You will get it. You will sign in your students in the settings area. Just like you sign in your iPad, you will sign in your students in this area with their email and password, and that does that magic syncing. I've been working really hard for the last 3-4 years to make that syncing with our data department, and now that I have it going, every single year is working. So all pre-K3, pre-K4, and kinder classrooms are rostered in the Apple Classroom app. And you will be able to see your students there. I will tell you, I have some classrooms using it, and it's amazing. So once we do this, which I will train you how to do it, we go back. Let's go to this copy. So when you do that and you're ready to share it, so let's say in here you will put identifica la primera sílaba. And I love that it automatically gives me the accents in there. And then it's ready. So then what your students will do, and you can even put it in there. Identifica la primera sílaba circulando o con tu dedo o haciendo una estrellita, whatever you want to tell your students in English or in Spanish. To share this, you will go here in Canva to share. And then I will tell you, every time that you're in an app, always go to the 3 dots. This means a lot more menu. You can save it in a lot of different areas. You can even make it into a QR code where students are able to just log in and open it and edit it. So think about they go and they scan it in a QR code and it's in a center. They're able to just go ahead and scan it and start working on it. Obviously, you will train them, but trust me, pre-K 3, 4, and kinder kids use iPads better than you and I. And if you keep on going down, you will see in the more options to put it in Google Classroom. What this will do, you click it, you will continue, and you will sign into Google Classroom with your teacher login, and it will show all of the classrooms that I hear. So I'm part of 2 teaching classes for science, but I'm also enrolled in these demos. And I'm not a teacher. So I will have to put it in here and then create an assignment and you click go. When you click go, it will assign it to your students. They will see it on the other end, and they will be able to go into Canva, edit it, and turn it into you. This will be an amazing way for you to start digitizing, showing, talking about saving the planet, because we're not printing a lot of sheets. Obviously, it's important for them to still write and use paper and pencil, but it doesn't hurt to start using it a little bit every now and then. And let me see, is there any questions so far on digitizing, or any questions for Ms. Aleida Garza? Like, she has a plethora of sheets, templates that she can share with you. Feel free to unmute if you want to come in and come into talk to us directly. You're able to do so.
I think the link's already done.
Perfect. I'll
Valentin.
double check it right now. Let me see. We go back in here, and I'm gonna go back, and let me see. I think, Aleida, I don't think this is a screenshot. I think this is like you embedded it. See, like you put it the different. We'll work on it after we get out.
Okay.
So don't worry. If you know what, if you message me the link, but remember, it's a template link, I'll add it right now.
Yes.
All right, I see something on the chat. Of course, I will show everything with you guys. Let me share with you. Let me escape here. Escape. It spells like escape. I love that movie. I'm going to take the screenshot like we did. So I'm just doing a screenshot. Oh, I stopped sharing. That's not what I meant to do. There we go. What I'm going to do, I'm going to escape here. And now I'm not presenting. I'm going to go here, and you did put it in there, but for some reason, it's not working the way it should. So I'm just going to delete this one, put this one here. That is, now it's there. And then you did send me the link. Perfect. I'm gonna, well, I don't see it. Where did you put the link, Aleida?
On the chat, on your chat.
On this chat?
No, I can put it in that chat.
No, no, just, yeah, or I don't see it in any chat with you and me.
I put it in this one.
Let me, yeah. Did you put it? All right, so now yes. I'm going to share it. Perfect. So you can use that link for this one's particular, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to just hyperlink it. Now remember that you have access to this presentation, and I'll share it again just so you get it and don't forget it. Here are the slides. You can go in there, they're live, and
hey, baby.
And then remember, you have to get the rosters. There are here